Hello Aries, welcome to the channel. This is Asnointia here. For those of you who are returning, thank you so much for liking, sharing, and subscribing to the channel. And for those of you who are new, welcome. So this is a general love reading, and I'll be looking into the feelings and emotions of the person that you're connecting with on a romantic level. What it is that they're feeling and thinking towards you currently. The deck that I'm using is the Goddess Oracle deck by Amy Sophia Marashinsky. So some of you may be in a relationship. This could have been in the past. This could be current as well. Some of you may just be in a situationship. And others of you, there may be a whole lot of energy being exchanged. Simply through glances and even at a distance. But no one's speaking up. Yikes. What's going on here, Aries? You have you have a lot of blockages. Probably one of the only readings I've done in this upload that has so many sad, negative cards. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right. These are your person of interest, but because these are so intense, this definitely could also mean that you have these feelings as well. So we have here inspiration followed by synthesis. Then we have awakening, crossroads, crisis, grief, boundaries, beliefs, and then we have energy under the bottom of the deck, the overall arching theme. I'm going to express to you what it is that your person of interest is feeling towards you currently. My dear Aries, having you in my life, many things have changed. You bring out the best in me, talents that I had that I never really knew I had. It's a visitation from the muses. My world before was black and white, but now with you in it, it is colored. The world now smells better, tastes better, feels better, sounds better. Just knowing that you're in it. And you are an inspiration. You make me want to be a better person. I do feel that in this connection, there has been this truth that's been hidden for a very long time. Hidden deep in the shadows of this forest. And only now I feel that it's time to come out and talk about this. To express myself. To reveal what it is that I hide in these shadows. A long time ago there was peace and harmony in this connection, but now there is not. And I have come to an awakening moment. I have realized something. I finally see things through your perspective. Before, I was only thinking from my side. Now I put myself in your shoes. I see through your perspective. I see through your lens. And I see what it is that you have to go through and what you are going through. I feel what you're going through. And I've realized that somehow a decision needs to be made. What's going to happen? I am at a crossroads. Should I move left or right, forwards or backwards? I don't know which road to take. I don't want to make any mistakes. And the reason why I don't know, it's because I'm extremely overwhelmed. My mind is in a crisis. There's so many feelings and emotions that need to be sorted out before I'm able to make any changes, any movement forward. There's certain things I just don't understand. There's a sense of impatience, mental anguish, frustration even. And the sooner I'm able to sort out these emotions, the faster I'll be able to make that decision and that choice at that crossroads. But it's hard for me to even think about making a decision. Not only because I'm overwhelmed, but because I grieve that I've lost you. I feel as though you were once that brightest star that would shine so bright in my dark sky. And now I feel like I'm losing you and you're fading. This fear has me thinking about what all I have done, the words that I've said, the actions that I've taken, and how I regret them. And how I also regret the things that I never said that I should have, the things that I never did that I should have done. Right now there is a whole lot of guilt, remorse, and regret. There's a sense of sadness and melancholy. And I can't think straight. And because I can't think straight, the easiest thing for me is to put up my boundaries. Keeping up these boundaries. Why? So I don't have to deal with it. I don't have to communicate. I don't have to get into the situation because I don't really have a solution to the problem. So it's best for me to stay away. To keep away. I've realized over time that my actions versus yours, my thoughts and yours, opinions, are so different. We have a lot of differences. I was born and brought up in a very different way, and so were you. My values, my morals, those are not the same as yours. My thoughts, my lifestyle, our mindsets, we're not even on the same page. And even though there may be a desire of moving forward one day, the world around us may not allow that. The society that we live in may not allow that because it is against their beliefs. Overall, in you I have found the special someone who turns all of my chakra centers to life. Everything comes alive. Everything is vibrant and beautiful. And I want to discover my spirituality and beyond that with you. All right. Aries. So some of you may feel that these are your own issues, concerns, feelings, emotions. And cross-watcher, this could be you as well. So there's a sense of sadness in this connection. There's someone here that's very overwhelmed to the point where they can't make a decision. And due to that, I see here that there are boundaries between the both of you. And on top of that, there's also a beliefs related issue. Now, some of you know, beliefs could be a difference between the both of you, your caste, religion, creed, your background, financial background. One may be very rich, the other may be not so rich, and your family doesn't approve of that. You could be from a different ethnic background and race, and maybe your family doesn't approve of that, or the society that you live in. So there's a whole lot of differences here too. Beliefs also, for example, if this is a third-party situation, beliefs could also be, should I leave my spouse for such and such person? Or is this even the right thing to do? We have a 20, 30-year gap, right? So there's a lot of things that beliefs covers. So just see, take it how it resonates with you guys. It covers a lot. It's anything that is out of the ordinary, what we call the ordinary, that is what the society wants you to conform to. All right, let's have a look at the Lover's Path Tarot. So this deck I read in the reverse. Oh boy, temptation. And I read this in the reverse to see what it is that may have caused the problem in the first place in this connection. And it was not good. It was very, very lustful. A lot of lust. We have your temptation, which is the Devil card in traditional tarot. And we have the Four of Arrows. So let's have a look at temptation. This talks about how this person was suffering from inner turmoil and obsession. So for a tiny portion of you, you could have been obsessing over this person, or cross-watcher, you are obsessing over this individual. We have here tempted by forces that one could not control. Obsession in the form of envy and having a lot of sensual desires, but the need to be controlling. What happened now, Aries, is that this person wants freedom from this type of temptation. They no longer want these type of desires because they don't like the fact that they're out of control in their mind. Experiencing the envy of others. Transforming this weakness into a strength. So they see this as a weakness. And it is difficult for them to not see you in this way. This means that in this connection in the beginning, there was a whole lot of lust, to the point where it became a very toxic relationship, and it was only based on lust. So there was a lack of emotional fulfillment. There was a lack of an emotional connection. And before that even happened, somebody here broke it off. So we have here also the Four of Arrows. The Four of Arrows, due to this situation, which was really physically satisfying, but emotionally not so satisfying. With the Four of Arrows, it talks about healing, introspection, and isolation. At the time, Aries, this person needed time to heal and rest. Peace was needed after emotional disappointments. And they had, and they still may, be detached from the everyday world in order to regain balance. This person had enforced themselves into isolation, forced themselves into loneliness. The reason why was because they needed a more detached viewpoint of problems. So they tried to stay quiet. This is where the boundaries come in. They're trying to recollect, trying to see what they can do. How can I fix this? What did I do? Why did I do it this way? How can I make things better? But this is why they want to be isolated. A lot has happened. So there was lust, and then there was silence. And the silence is very loud. And it's annoying to you because a lot has happened in this connection. How can you stay silent after all that? All right. Let's have a look at the Beginner's Tarot. So in this deck, I have a look at any plans, any actions, any intentions that this person may have towards you. Queen of Pentacles, very nice. Six of Cups. The Hierophant. Again, we're talking about tradition. Could be a third party situation here. With the Three of Pentacles right there. We also have the Two of Wands. So, not bad. These are pretty nice cards. So this person definitely sees you as someone who has earning potential, but it's not just about money. You have a green thumb. You have this aura around you that just shows off and just shares with the rest of the world that side of you that is very nurturing, caring, protecting, the one that can provide. This does talk a lot about nurturing. So this person does have those qualities, and they also see you as someone who is like this. It's like sees like. This is what this person feels. We also have here, there's a part of them that is really stuck in the past. I'm getting the word bygone days. Well, words, bygone days. They are thinking about the past. And with this card, Six of Cups, it does talk about often a spiritual connection that has been felt between two people. And this could be a connection that goes beyond this lifetime, which is a past life. This is what this person feels. Not only that, but the first glance that you guys had, the first touch, the first kiss, all of those things, they replay that in their mind over and over again because it was innocent. That was the age of innocence. It was all new. It was clean. It was pure. It was true. And this is something that this person wants to bring back. They want to relive those memories. They want to go back to that time. Because they love that time, they cherish that time, and they miss you. We also have here the Hierophant. This is now a person who feels that things need to be right. This person, remember you had the Beliefs card. The Beliefs card also is a very traditional card, doing things according to what society would say. So here with the Hierophant, this talks about how this individual does want to give you a commitment. You have their heart. They just want to literally have it on paper. The only thing is, this person will only have you if and when society accepts you. Whatever your situation is. I'm getting, that's me whispering, guys. Don't freak out. Sometimes you guys scare me by saying, oh, there's somebody whispering. No, that's actually me. I'm seeing the word pardon. So somebody here has been in prison, to prison. Somebody's coming out, rest of the family, they don't want you to be with that person. So I just had that vision. I'm just saying it. Might resonate with somebody out there. So yeah, there's this the standard that society has made. And this person wants to, the Hierophant here is looking at a book. So this is the rules of society, the rules of the way this particular relationship should go. There's certain things that they feel that are important to follow. And maybe some things they don't want to follow anymore. They want to change it. But the important thing is that they're willing to do this now. They're willing to change. They're willing to commit. The only hesitation they have is that they want, again, I'm getting another vision, 22 years gap. Somebody out there has a 22-year gap. They want, it's so weird when that happens because it just totally gets me off track. All right. They want to be in a relationship with you that is respected by society. So they're very, very careful of what they're doing, how they're going to do that. We also have here the Three of Pentacles. So for some of you, the Three of Pentacles does mean that you have worked with someone in the past, or maybe you're currently working with them, and this person's falling in love with you. There is love here. If you don't have someone who is a work colleague, then this also indicates somebody that wants to start a project with you or start to manifest something with you and construct something with you. That would give the excuse of the both of you being together. So I have had clients who have hired consultants, but only because they actually have a crush on them. Or they've started a business or a partnership with somebody that they have a crush on. Whatever goes. Like, if that's what makes them happy, give it a try. Some people do that on purpose. It turns out great. Sometimes it doesn't, because the person that you've hired as a consultant, for example, they truly may just not be interested in you in that way. One of my clients actually said that they'd wanted to continue a relationship with them romantically, but then the consultant, who was their person of interest, said it's a conflict of interest. So it doesn't work out all the time. You got to be careful with your plans. This is also somebody that you may have known through an association, through someone, through somebody else, directly or indirectly, it could be. But whatever it is, this person is falling in love with you. At this point, they are in love with you. The Two of Wands under the bottom of the deck, the overall arching theme, they have made their decision and they are ready to date. Yep, they know what they want and they're waiting. They're waiting for something, for you to reach out, it appears. It seems like they're waiting for you to reach out, because they're standing here at the edge of this castle, staring onto the sea. They're staring at the sea. Usually, the Three of Wands is where the ships are coming in, right? So they'll know it when they see it. But here it's a Two of Wands. Here, this individual has made a decision, and they know exactly what they want. They want you. All right, so do I see any action being taken here? This commitment will come slowly. Here, however, with the Queen of Pentacles, this is one direct communication that's going to come through. It may be very feminine, even if it's coming from a masculine energy. A very soft, gentle approach. However, it's going to be a very logical approach. It's like more tangible. So this, because it's a coin, so this person is going to reach out to you definitely. And for a small portion of you, it could be through somebody else that they reach out. Which is, that's not very brave, but that happens. What is it called? A wingman? All right, just going to do a quick prayer. All right, these messages are brought to you by Archangels Michael, Raphael, and Gabriel. We have here take action. We have trust, followed by wait. Wow. You have a timeline here. Within the next few months, something is going to change. Oh, okay. Recovery. You have not been feeling well. You've been feeling ill because of this drain. I'm getting the word it's been draining you. Compromise. Reconsider. Oh my God. Improving health. Again, there's definitely health-related issues here. Some of you have it, and some of you don't know you have it. Health could be anything. Health could be your mind, body, spirit, and soul. It's not just your physical. So here we have take action. So they are suggesting here that it is important to not just sit back, but it is important to take action at some point. But you will have to wait because that time is going to be within the next few months. It's not going to happen anytime soon. We also have here trust. Here in this card with this deck, this is the Christ consciousness. You can trust your divine, just trust in the Supreme Source, and good things will come, but you have to be a little strategic about it because with the Weight card, if you rush something, it's not going to work out. Remember, this person's healing, remember? You have the Four of Arrows, right? So this person's healing. They're trying to recuperate. They are in isolation. They're almost like in hermit mode. And they have detached from the world. Plus, they have boundaries, right? The first few cards that you had. So this individual really has blocked many things, any form of communication. So it's best to let them evolve, let them change on their own, and let them express themselves to you. Eventually you will know when is the best time for you to reach out to this person. We also have here recovery is going to happen. For some of you, you may have had some type of a pre-existing condition and this whole connection really drained you. I'm getting the word stress. I'm getting the word depression. And this has just made things worse for you overall. The next card you have here is compromise. So compromise is really important in any connection, especially if it is a third-party situation. Or if it is a situation that has to do with any beliefs or traditional issues. Compromise. This I have seen. The both of you would be best if you let go of a little bit of the belief-related issues, if they do as well. You adjust a little bit, they adjust. You accommodate them, they accommodate you. And then you meet in the middle. That's the only way it works. That's the only reason why the compromise card came up. It's because this connection will only move forward, especially with the beliefs-related issue, if you come to a compromise. That's the only way it's going to work. And a compromise doesn't mean 70% one person and 30% the other. It doesn't work like that. It has to be 50-50. Okay, I'm getting 60. It can even be 60. Okay, but not more than that. We have here, or rather no less than that. We have here reconsider. So here we do have compromise. You will have to shift a few things, the way your lifestyle is maybe. But it's also important with the information that you gather over the next few months to reconsider what it is that you are going to say and do when it comes to this person, this relationship. So think twice about it. Don't second guess yourself, but do think twice about whatever you're going to say or whatever you're going to do, because once you do it, that's going to be permanent. Under the bottom of the deck, the overall arching theme, we have improving health. So this does indicate that your health will be improving in the coming months. It does indicate months. Could be weeks, hopefully. But Aries, you have two cards, and there's only two cards in this entire deck that talk about health. Now, health is wealth, health is happiness. For some of you, you may wish to have a look, if it is still open, guys. Sorry, I'm overbooked. If it's still open, the chakra checkup is very helpful. So I have the ability of looking into your chakras from a distance, from remote view. And I can tell you what ones are balanced, out of balance. But then I can also see the negative energies that are inside of your chakra centers, as well as around your aura and inside of your home. Sounds freaky. So I have the ability of doing that. Visually, I see these things, as well as I confirm it with my angel guide, Angel Fakil. So here, it is important for some of you to get that. If by chance, guys, if it's not available, I would recommend two other packages that I have that I've created as self-help guides. One is called the Holy Light package, and the other is called Water Wellness package. Those two combined are very powerful, and it allows you to learn how to get rid of negative energies from your home, around your aura, and inside of your body. Once you do that, because negative energies are inside of your chakra centers, and your chakra centers they're responsible for your bodily functions. So once that is balanced, you may actually feel a bit better. Many people do. And yeah, that's about it. It's also important for you to be very positive, stay around positive people. If you know someone's jealous, try to stay away from them. If you have some type of successes, unfortunately, don't show it off too much. People get jealous, they give you the evil eye. And when it talks about health, it's not always, like I said before, about the physical body. Always remember what makes you who you are. It's your mind, body, spirit, and your soul. There's a whole lot of you, but it just makes the one you. So you have to pay attention to each part of that. It's not just your physical. And that's it, Aries. It's actually a very simple reading in the end here. Compromise, reconsider, a few months, but the main highlight here is your health. You have to take care of yourself. I'm getting the words mentally exhausting. Exhausted. Mentally exhausted. Someone here is mentally exhausted. So don't be. The more ill, frustrated, angry, sad you feel, the more negative energies you inadvertently start to attract. You don't even know that you're doing that. I do have, hopefully, fingers crossed, an upcoming video which will be on my other channel, Asnointia Audio, about negative energies. So at least over there you'll be able to understand a bit more as to what they are, how you can avoid them, all that kind of stuff. And also on that channel, I do have relationship-related videos, as well as spiritually based videos that are more of the spiritual connection between two people. And I also wanted to mention, I was talking about the packages, but my website is www.asnointia.com. All right, Aries. Thank you so much for tuning in and for your support. I will see you guys again. Take care. Bye now.